Hey, it's Mom with the Mats time. I'm Matt.
I'm Matt.
Welcome to Mom with the Mats. We're going to get y'all going tonight on the YouTubes. We're going to get you all up on the Facebooks so you can catch us there. We're going to go live on Facebook here in just a second. Let's see if I can get that going. Facebook, come on in, Facebook. Or Facebook decided to shut itself down. That's not fun.
It is actually body color. Okay, good. In that case, I will.
Oh, there we go. Oh, go back.
Is it alive?
No, not yet. There we go. Go live. There we go. Going live on Facebook. Starting the live broadcast on Facebook. And we are live on Facebook. There we go.
Alright, let's see if I can get this to work.
So,
There we go.
We're going to share that onto the Mom of the Mats page.
Alright, that is clamped. Or it needs to be clamped. I'm going to actually go to put this together.
There we go. So we're there on Facebook. We're there on... You guys on the YouTubes?
Yep.
Alright. So you comment on both sides. Facebook, YouTube. So. We'll see how long my...
Where's my rear bumper?
There we go. Turn that down. We'll catch you on the things there. Let's see. How we doing? Watching the delay. Alright. Facebook's got a pretty significant delay tonight.
So is YouTube. It's still not up.
Oh, really?
There, it just started now.
Oh. Alright, so tonight we're working on some projects down here. We got let's see, let's do the overhead cam.
Is it on?
Hello. Oh. Sorry, overhead cam. Let's try that again. There we go. There's overhead cam. Alright, so I'm working on my ACH 47.
That was this way.
So
Yeah,
there we go. There we go. Perhaps see my little mark over here. So I did the paint job on that. I've weathered olive drab kind of. Got to put a little, do a little more weathering on it. See if I get the seam out of here too. That's even. I thought it was gonna cover up, but it's not. So what's going on there? So working on that and a couple other things. So got that. Matt, what you working on?
Brought my 71 Charger build. Doing some stuff to it.
Nice.
Basically, I'm going to finish up everything I can on it tonight. Because I am almost at that point where the body needs to be sprayed. But there are still a little bit of this and that I can do to it. And I have the GT over there as well. We're going to be doing like a tandem. While one's drying, working on the other one. So that's the plan.
There we go. So let's get into the dual cam. There we have that. Let's see. Let's adjust that just slightly like that. There we go. Oh, hi, Mary. What with Mom of the Mats?
Chris says good evening.
Ah, nice. Lead 8 at 8 tonight. All-time great iconic TV themes. So we'll have that up in a little bit.
The body's not painted yet, Chris. It will be Hemi orange, I believe, is the color for it. But that's, if it shows up blue, it's just kind of, it's just bare plastic, basically. So So it might look, it looks blue when it's in the shadow.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's bare. It's bare plastic.
Gray number 3.
Yeah.
Okay. And Facebook looks like you lost mine.
It's gone.
And it turned itself off. The live video's ended. All right. Oh, that's on the 16th. That was 4 minutes ago.
It crashed.
It crashed.
crashed.
It crashed.
Chris, if you don't have some of these, I highly recommend getting some. These are chrome markers. Forget the company name. Flyc. I think Molito also makes these. Get them on Amazon in a 3-pack. I don't have the large one because it's not very useful, but these are the main 2 tip sizes that I use. But they do indeed come out chrome. So many parts that are chrome on the sprue that you gotta cut off, but now you have bare plastic going. I gotta touch them up with this, and it's good to go. I'll demonstrate here once I sand this flat.
Try to reboot old Facebook here.
So these are definitely a game changer, but here's the before I touched them with the chrome. You can tell or not.
Right,
Give me boost cam.
Booth cam. Oh, you got to turn on. Give it a second. And you're on booth cam.
You see bare in that.
Move it down just a little bit. There you go. Let it autofocus on it. Alright. So that's without?
It's without anything on it. You see where I sanded it?
Yeah. Give me a little pointer.
What?
You'd be like, here it is!
Quick pass on these.
Okay, trying Facebook once again. Let's try it again. Take 2.
Here's after I put the chrome marker on it.
Still blows me away.
And as long as you don't touch it, it'll dry that way. I use that to do this. I use that on window trim and various other chrome part touch-ups. Chris says, yes, he's been meaning to get those for a minute. You spent your Christmas bonus on already on my kids and a little on the missus. on myself. Now I gotta wait to buy anything after Christmas. Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah. Put on your
One thing
Christmas
you
list.
have close to chrome is the Vallejo model aluminum. The funny thing is, aluminum looks more like chrome than actual model chrome. Yeah, I've used that Vallejo silver.
There's Vallejo steel.
Yeah, I've used Vallejo steel in a pinch, and I use silver Sharpies work pretty good. And if you can find these where you're at, Jelly Roll metallic pens. Got them at Michael's. I don't know if they still carry them out. You can turn off the booth cam.
Okay. Booth cam going away. Dual cam. There we go.
Alright, let's see if we can nicely enter the first. Dallas and St. Louis 0-0.
Tiffany says hello. You're on face. Let's see.
Is
You're
it
on
working?
Facebook. It is really choppy. Hello. The audio on Facebook is really choppy. Alrighty.
Well, it did crash once on us already, so it's probably not working the greatest. Think your wife has some of those Jelly Roll pens? We'll have to look. Yes, they work pretty good. I use the black one that I have of theirs. Doesn't work as good as the silver one. I don't really know why. So mainly I just use the metallic silver one. I'm gonna try and gently peel this off of here. Typically I only do this once, and that's when it's painted. Don't worry, that didn't break off. The wheels are not glued on. And neither was this spoiler. So that was a success.
Yay.
Yeah, I really like how that. Because in the real ones, they do have these two-tone seats where it's leather and cloth.
Oh, gotcha.
So I kind of Googled one until I found one that didn't look horrendous. I'm like, okay, black and gray kind of look cool. So I did that, and it
Looked better.
Yeah, it was just kind of a nice change of pace. Usually I just coat it all black and call it a day.
So I'm using a Flory weather sander to kind of weather in this coat that I did the other day on it.
Differs from a regular sanding stick.
Well, it's got that ultra fine on that side.
Yeah,
It's
I
got
got
the-
some of those too.
It's got the polisher stick on the other side, so you can do a mixture of.
Chris, what do you use for sanders? Because eventually I'll have to get something else because they stopped making the ones I like.
What was it? Dual pack, wasn't it?
No, I bought a few different packs because they didn't have the packs that I used to get.
Oh, the one that they won't. He said will never ever be made
Yeah.
again.
The multi-pack, variety pack, as it were. Because he hates me. This is filler.
Not the glue.
Not the glue.
Not the glue.
There's the glue. You said you got a guy making that holder.
Yes.
How's that come along?
It's gonna get printed on Wednesday, so I should have it next week.
And what's it holding again?
It's gonna hold one of these and one of these.
Okay.
So it's gonna take 4.5 hours to print.
You made your own aluminum sticks, and I super glue the grit I want to each side. I as I need and have one that is 1 millimeter, 2 millimeter, and 3 millimeter.
Interesting.
So you take sandpaper and glue it to aluminum sticks? I mean, because that would work.
What? Well, Stephanie's watching. Hi, Stephanie. Welcome to Mile of the Mats. This is what we do down in my basement. She's my partner teacher. I'm also supposed to do a shout out for my model club people. You know who you are when you watch this. Remember, if you post up in the chat, then I can shout out for you. Hey, Steve's on. Mr. Shively, how you doing? What products are you working on right now? I heard I got my hand slapped by your wife saying you should do the one that the guy who made the motorcycle out of the semi parts.
A motorcycle out of semi parts?
Yeah, it's a gigantic. Made a trike.
Chris says, yes, I will send a pic on Facebook. You can buy the same thing on Sprue Brothers.
Yeah.
Aluminum might be nice because it'll hold up better to vigorous sanding. There. Move the firewall in because it's all body.
So this guy Steve, he fabricates motorcycles.
Like 1-to-1 scale, or
Yeah, like 1-to-1 scale.
okay.
Yeah. Oh, new bike coming this spring. What you gonna do? 'Cause I think he made a replica Indian.
Oh, that's right. I never took those off. I painted those on the sprue. Painted most of the stuff on the sprue. There we go. I like to save if you get a kit where they bag the body separately, I like to save those bags for transportation reasons. This one did split down the side, so it's not as useful. Although this is not the this is not the bag for that, because that's over here.
Steve is gonna do, he said, his own design, kind of a modern take on an antique Indian.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will look at them. I will look at the pictures later because I'm using my phone to monitor your replies.
Well,
Yeah, let me know how that Tamiya polishing compound works because I'm very curious. 'Cause I never polished mine. You ever use that stuff?
Nope.
No. So yeah, if you give me like a close up before and after snappy of it, that'd be awesome. See if it's worth running down that rabbit hole. Is this a bag inside of a bag? What is
Yes.
going on here? Look at this. The bag is sticking out of the second bag after they.
After he treated it?
Yeah.
They heated it?
I don't know what's going on here. I don't even know what this is.
Alright. Well, thanks, Steve. Thanks for popping in. Can't wait to see your build in the spring.
Hey, if you join the group, you can post 1-to-1 builds.
Yeah.
You won't be sticklers like some other groups are.
Yeah, join our Model with the Mats, and then you can post it. I'll invite you.
He used to do that in his garage.
Down in the basement, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
In the basement?
Back fence neighbor.
This is ridiculous. I don't even really want to open it. I just want to know why they did this. Yes, you will. You watch a few YouTube. From what I can see, your paint job look like glass. That'd be awesome.
We We've seen them at model shows.
Yeah, we have. So maybe that's the key. Maybe I need to start doing that. All right. I have no idea what this is. I don't. It's a hose. Part number 73. Oh, there it is. Okay, that's just a big piece of weird. Not flashing, but else it's also not part of the sprue. You are the only one that has posted anything in the YouTube chat so far. So that's why you can only see yours, because yours is the only ones that are there. This is just a very bad sprue. I should have asked you to get some rubber black.
Oh, they were out.
No, they were out.
Yeah,
Well, never mind.
they were out of. They're out of that size and that size.
So I wanted to get a thing of rubber black. Anytime I do hoses, I want to start doing that in rubber black.
I don't know why you'd want to do hoses in rubber black.
Because they're rubber and they're black.
Oh. Okay, that makes more sense.
Alright, so this needs to be painted. That does not need to be painted. That is trash. This is a tail light lens. I think I can put that on now. We're going to look at the VFW Hall in Washington Friday night for a possible venue for the wedding. Because I know a guy who goes to that one, and he could rent it in his name and save us some money.
Okay.
So we're just going to go take a look-see. So that's why Friday could work, but that would be later than normal.
Gotcha. That's alright. That works.
It's kind of weird that we're free on Monday.
I know. We haven't done modeling the mats on Monday in a long time.
Yeah, since the show was called Monday Modeling with the Mats.
Yeah.
I'm assuming this goes on the inside. Schnikes.
Nikes.
This is not very dark red.
That's not.
I kind of want to darken that. It's like that's not even clear. That's not even.
It's more orange.
Yeah, if I take the. Where is the. If I take it out, it's just very super translucent red for a brake light lens. I think we have to throw a layer of clear red on there. Alright. So Chris, what are you going to do after the Mercedes? Something with a full engine?
How about a plane?
Yeah. Or a tank. Tank's a wrecker. In the literal sense.
Yeah.
It wrecks stuff. Alright, I'm going to paint the inside of this, which is... Which side is the inside? It's upside down. Stop doing that. Oh, I assume that's the inside. 'Cause there's... Not sure yet. I'm waiting to see, what Santa brings you. I don't think that was on my list this year. Pretty much got a pretty big haul of stuff that was on my list at the last 2 swap meets. So. Got quite a busy list. Spray to 180 will answer your call. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna have to paint that because that's not good. It's not good at all. My paint brushes of choice. Atlas brush. Actually, it's these. Yeah, I have the same ones. Those are my favorites. They're all fine tip. But yeah, super awesome. I think they sell them on Spur Brothers, I believe. I got them at Swap Meet, but I've seen them on Spur Brothers.
Yep.
So you think your wife is gonna surprise me? I can't find my list of model manufacturers, so I think she grabbed it off my desk for a reason. It's very possible.
Good for you.
Actually, we're gonna paint with the big brush this time. Yeah, I used those brushes, and I had bought a variety pack of. That's what it says. It says Atlas Brush China. So I bought a variety pack of brushes from Walmart too. That also had a few fine tip ones in there. And I use the bigger ones for dry brushing fuel tanks and whatnot. We just take some clear red Tamiya paint and liberally apply it to the back side of the lens, not the outside. I might do this several times as the night progresses, although this has defects in it, so that's nice. Good old molding marks that can't get rid of. That's the same set you bought from your local hobby shop when you first started modeling. Again, they are definitely worth the money. Yeah, they were only, I think it was only, yeah, these were $9 at the swap meet. And I use all of them.
Yeah.
Mainly the very small one, but they're all super small anyway. Alright, I'm gonna let that dry and do it again later, maybe a third time, just to darken that lens up as much as possible. I need to grab the X20.
Here's one of the new purchases we got. Opens on the computer can. This is the Vallejo Galaxy Dust set. This is the color changing. This one comes with light violet to green, green gold to cold blue, turquoise to violet, emerald green to mauve, green to silver blue, and dark green to tin. So excited to try these out on, I don't know, something. I got a car body that I'd like to try it on.
Alright, that's clean.
Any colors out of here that jump out to you?
I don't know, I have to test it
Gotcha.
with some spoons.
Spoons.
Some plastic like spoons. Test them on that. Alright, how do I get the thing back up? There it goes.
Just slide on over.
Chris says, let me know what you think of those paints. Can't wait to see how they turn out.
Yeah. Us too.
That's painted. Rear valence. 69. 66, I mean. Might as well snip these off and sand them and get them ready to go. Are you brushing?
I had a little bit of the dry brush, the silver dry brush.
On the what?
Those grills, just to break it up just a little bit.
Oh!
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not sure what those actually are. I just put a layer of flat on them, I think.
Yeah, just we're gonna break it up just a little bit.
Yeah, I put flat. It's kind of nice. It's flat, but it didn't sink into in the holes.
Mm-hmm.
So the holes shine, but the top of the surface of it doesn't.
Gotcha. See, I use rubber black on them, so that's why I'm just kind of. I was at a rubber black booth the other day, so that's not crazy with rubber black.
Yeah, I had this weird, it's like a weird discoloration there from something. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna have to sand it out of the future and then respray it there. I don't want to do it all again. Keep touching it so much, working on it.
Right.
It just gets full of
There you go. Kind of break that up a little bit. So, a little bit.
John wants to go to McGurk's this weekend for his 30th birthday.
Yeah.
I could be convinced rather easily of doing that. 'Cause I've never been. I hear it's awesome.
I was there for Cinco de Mayo.
You're at an Irish pub for Cinco de Mayo?
Yeah. And then guess where we go on St. Patrick's Day?
To a Mexican place?
restaurant, yeah.
Easier to get into, I think.
Yeah, both.
Way easier.
Way easier.
Yeah, I'm not one for crowds, so I'd probably think about doing the same thing. See, I cut off both the rear and front valence and the air dam for the body of this Charger. I'm just sanding the sprue marks off of them, so they'll be ready for paint come warmer weather. You ever sprayed with lacquer?
No. I have not.
Any known differences in the methods
I
you're
don't
aware of?
believe so. I just know it's a lot more fragile.
And what? Meaning what?
Like touch and other things.
Like after you're done with it?
Right. Like it'll pick up fingerprints like nothing. So
Where the clear coat it immediately
and leave it
and
alone.
leave it alone. Because this one I wanted to do the roof black
Mm-hmm.
and the rest of it orange. So I don't exactly know. I'll probably paint the roof black first and then mask it.
There we go.
Or paint it all orange first, but that would be more manhandling in between.
Mm-hmm.
Go, we'll let the mullet. Mullet over. Alright. That's good to go.
Oh, that's where that goes.
Where are these?
Give me room.
Does it go in the bottom of this? Does it go in the bottom of this? It's black. We don't have to body color that. How was everybody's Thanksgiving? In your brunch / Thanksgiving?
Oh, that was good. About it. Got it.
Oh, that just takes a fortnight to turn on.
Yes. That's good. Got together with my wife's in-laws and all, or my wife's family. That was a good time. I always like being with them, and they got to hang out with my family for that night, and then we stayed and decorated their house on Friday, and then went and visited my aunt who pops in on YouTube and Facebook periodically. My Aunt Joanne. Got to visit her and my uncle, and then made our way home, and then Saturday got up early and worked on getting the fire decorations done before it started raining.
Yes, Chris, we do have a Matco dealer. I have yet to see him, but I know he is there. I mainly buy from Mac because I rather enjoy that guy.
It's all about the relationship,
Yeah, pretty much.
not a snap-on guy.
I mean, I have in the past, but nothing against their tools. I just like the Mac guy better.
That's
He's just a nice old guy, older guy.
about my age.
No, he's older than you.
Okay.
He's got to be hitting close to 70.
Gotcha. so you know the C12 piece that I thought we didn't need on the GT, yes you do need it. It's a lock in the frame on both sides.
Gotcha. Yeah, I already had painted it. And
Okay.
I glued the one on the front already.
Okay. Good. So we gotta use that.
I think I painted the. Yeah, I spray painted that. So I'll do that with this one. That way it'll match. Alright, that's good to go.
It's kind of quiet tonight.
Yeah, none of your students have
Right.
chimed in today.
Yeah, I think a lot of them have practice on Mondays.
Basketball?
Basketball, hockey, lacrosse.
Lacrosse in the wintertime?
Yeah, they play fall ball.
Gotcha. I did buy a rechargeable headlamp, not from Matco, but like just the other day, because it was one of those targeted Facebook ads that I actually clicked on. And I think I should be getting it this week, but I'm very excited about it. And I have a Streamlight. That's my main flashlight. Works as a Streamlight rechargeable one. Yeah. I don't wear a hat when I'm working most of the time, unless I'm just constantly getting dripped on or something. Otherwise, I would get one that would clip onto the brim. But I wear a neck light. Probably they're not made by any specific person, but it seems like all the major tool guys that have them, this with their name stamped on them.
And they're all the same.
Yeah, they're all the same. They're made by a different company. It was just, but it's neck light, 2 lights on each side that fold up and down, and they're rechargeable independently of one another. I don't know why, but they are. Use those a lot.
That's cool.
I forget how many lumens they are. Alright, where is the water? This is supposed to go under here. Alright, that's on there. Very awkwardly placed. Any lights beats putting a regular flashlight in your mouth and trying to hold it there for extended periods of time. That is my least favorite.
Don't like the taste of aluminum flashlight in your mouth.
Well, I wrap the end in electrical tape as a bite block.
That's a lot of electrical tape then.
Yeah, a few layers worth. One piece that has flashing. Everything else has not had really any flashing, except this one piece.
If you hear laughter in the background, that's my wife and son playing with our guinea pigs upstairs. And they're having a blast. And we're having a blast down here.
Let's listen to the soothing ASMR of Standing Spring. Yeah.
I invited Kurt, the armor god.
Who?
The armor god who wins the armor stuff at IPMS at Gateway, and he also cleaned up pretty well at TigerCon too.
Oh, the guy from Texas?
No,
No?
that's Richard. I also invited him to join, but Kurt, he belongs to the Mark Twain hobby model group. So
Knew they had a model group.
yeah, they meet at the Catherine Linneman Library in St. Charles. But still, that's like an hour away too.
Yeah. It's just, yeah. It's just too far to justify doing it.
Yeah. I was like, maybe in the summertime.
Yeah, cause yeah, when you're at school.
Yeah. It looks like the Game Changer video is finally plateaued.
Has it?
Yeah.
What's the subscriber count?
325. Including Chris.
Yes.
Alrighty. I would assume it had more pedals.
It's an automatic.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's got those paddle shifters
Oh.
if you wanted to shift it manually, but
That's crazy. I'd have thought that would been manual all the way.
yeah, the Ford's kind of lame that way. They kind of got rid of all their manual transmissions except for the Shelby Mustangs.
So even like a regular Mustang can come in automatic now?
Yep.
Wow.
Well, they stopped making the Mustang too.
Why?
They want to go the EV route. And we can't have an old electric Mustang. We have to have this stupid Mustang Mach-E. That's ugly as sin. And not a Mustang. Same with Dodge. They got rid of the Challenger and the Charger. It's like, why do we have to get rid of stuff? Why can't you just do whatever you were gonna do in addition to making the cool stuff? Why do I have to suffer? Just so you can meet your EPA numbers.
Yeah.
Alright, this painted. This is a AC. This is AC line, so it'll be black from here to here, and then silver for the rest of it. You get the paddle shifters on your Scooby-Doo. Oh, you Subaru. I'm assuming because that's what I call Subarus.
That's cool.
Get an Impreza. Be my guess.
He meets the demographic for that.
He just looks like he would have an Impreza. That's like the cool one.
Ah,
When it
gotcha.
comes to Subaru. I wanted a Baja back in the day. Yeah, you got an Impreza.
Now, Subaru the one that has the interesting engine setup.
Yeah, they got a box, what they call boxer engines, where the pistons go this way instead of
Up and down, or V-shaped.
yeah.
Does that make anything special about, or does that give them?
I don't know.
Added bonus or anything?
I don't know.
No.
Yeah, I don't really know what their reasoning is for doing that. All right, I need. You know, you have a Subaru Legacy, way more reliable. Subaru's not one I've ever gotten into where I know which ones are the good ones and which ones are the bad ones. I kind of just stay away from them altogether. But I did want a Baja when I was younger. The half car, half truck thing was appealing to a college kid. Oh, you're about out of rubber black.
Oh, I am. Oh, I am.
Unless that's an old one.
Try that one.
You saving empties over here for a reason?
Oh, over there, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. That one.
I want this one.
You literally sit on the floorboard in this car.
Yeah, they're not comfortable to get in and out of. You're basically sitting on the floor, like you said.
Uh-huh.
And you're maybe 4.5, 6 inches off the ground from where your butt is.
And it doesn't look like you have very much throw in which way how far the seat goes back and forth.
Well, that would be unknown as far as comparing it to the real deal.
Gotcha.
Stopped making those in 2006. He's still making the Outback and what they call it, the Outback and the Forester. See a lot of those still out on the road. All right. Got a BMW sitting on my rack at work right now.
Ah. And when you think of it.
It's a giant hunk of shit. Seems like even the service writer, like, these things are pieces of junk. They're all pieces of junk. We do what we can on them. If it's something we feel like we shouldn't be touching, we tell them to go on down the road. Like, fair enough. It's got a coolant leak somewhere. Yeah, I knew they stopped making the Baja. You figured they might come back with them because that seems to be a popular thing now. Is these small car with truck beds, like the new Ford Maverick, and those Ford Maverick, the new Ranger is kind of same way, and the GMC Colorado Canyon thing, really tiny trucks that aren't really good for much as far as the truck aspect of it goes. All right, where?
Ah, there it is. I was so disappointed when the Maverick came out. It wasn't a car.
Doesn't make any sense. It's a Ranchero.
Yeah.
I'm like, why didn't you just call it that?
Yeah, exactly.
Maverick is a car.
It's a cool car.
Yeah.
My dad had one. A '73 Maverick. I came home from the hospital in that. My mom wanted to drive that car. He had that until the early '80s.
John says, "Hey, sorry I'm late. He had hockey."
Oh, it's all right, John.
Speaking of hockey, how the Blues doing? I knew we were down one. I haven't heard a chirp.
Oh. John, you know the hockey score?
She's unless both my apps aren't working, it's still 1-0. I really wish they would just play a consistent game. So I gotta guess which team's showing up.
Yes.
I mean, they were down by 3 on Saturday and won it.
Yeah.
In overtime.
Yeah.
They've only done that twice in franchise history, not including Saturday.
Not including Saturday. Gotcha.
Like, come on, either be good or don't. Yeah, that's.
Chris, you follow any sports teams?
I don't really want to say him. You're gonna make me.
But I don't want to.
Yeah, I don't want to. I'm just finishing up painting this AC line.
John, that PT 109 you're working on is coming along pretty well. I'm really impressed. You thought about what your next one's going to be?
Chris does not follow sports.
Yeah.
How will they even have them?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Hockey?
No.
Probably like minor league hockey?
Maybe. That I don't know. He's probably by default. This state is probably by default a Patriots fan.
Yeah. Or New York, depending
Or
on
New York, yeah.
depending on his location in Vermont.
I think he said he's in the middle.
Yeah, I think so.
I think we went over that before. Said you would go watch any sport in person, but that's it.
What about wrestling?
Yeah. Well, WWF, WWE. I missed the spot. Thanks, no. My mom wants me to wait till after our break.
Gotcha.
I missed the spot, but throw it black. Now it's
So that doesn't all that nice in there. All the things. This is the one that's not. Awesome. And you put the pedals in, and you can't even see them.
That's why I prefer it. I'm 30 minutes away from the Capitol.
Okay.
That's why I prefer dashes where the pedals are attached to the dash already. That way I don't have to mess with them.
Oh, not bad.
Yeah, you can't open the door
Right.
on it and look down, see if they're there. But I don't know. It's there.
That's right.
I don't know. All right. Can't do that yet. I can do that though. I can glue the headlights into the grill because I already painted it. Oh, but first let's put another coat. Put another coat of red on this. John, I'll be right back. Gotta go eat.
Okay. Go eat. Gotta eat. That's one thing I love about Tamiya glue with Tamiya paint, and I hate about Tamiya glue with Tamiya paint. That Tamiya glue dissolves Tamiya paint.
Yeah, it's very annoying. I found that out the hard way in the last one I did. Trying to re-glue something that popped apart and it just dissolved the glue right off of it. Like, thanks. It doesn't matter if you use extra thin, regular. Chris says, oh yeah, he loves watching UFC. That's the only sport he likes watching on TV.
Alright. Got a former student who's a UFC, or not a UFC fighter, he's a cage fighter.
MMA?
He's an MMA guy. So he wants to get to UFC. He is 2-0. Alright, so I need 20.
You're a Mayweather guy?
Me? Alright with that.
That's what Chris says.
I'd watch it.
I'm just tired of seeing the Logan Paul guys involved in it because that seems all fake to me. Very cash grab type of deals.
Yeah. Of course, it's gonna be. Alright, so that's on the bottom, that's on the top.
MMA, yeah. Close enough. Good for him. Alright, there are 4 headlights.
Running 4 headlights. Sorry, I just opened the door and walked right through.
Put the glass bits back in the bag. It's clear part scratch. So easy. End of the second. Still 1-0. 1-0 down.
Alright.
Let's go with no news is good news. Alright, that's got another code red on it. I think that'll be good after 2. Put my spoiler back in the box before I lose it.
Why is it stupid? Doesn't even touch anything.
Right. See how he's sitting here. Probably not. Of course it was. They were upset. Alright. Crystal clear.
Yep. Crystal clear.
There's my toothpick. You got some of this stuff, Chris? For windshields and whatnot? Tweezers. And pick up one this. Alright. Need that much. Believe it or not, wet sanding and polishing is relaxing. I can believe that. It is Microscale Industries Incorporated Micro Crystal Clear Drying Glue.
Pretty awesome.
It does indeed do
What it says it does.
what it says it does. Alright, headlight number 4. And they're in there.
oh, I'm just putting in the armrest, which I was like, oh, that's gonna go pretty high, and then I ended up flipping around and come to find out the armrest lays on the floor. I'm like, awesome.
Well, yeah, when you're laying on the floor driving the car, you can't have your armrest way up here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, highly recommended for any kind of clear parts.
Oh, hi, Joanne. Watch it on Facebook. This here I'm like cleaning it all up, thinking it's like, oh, this is gonna be at the top, and I'm just gonna, it's gonna have this nice little like white little line across here to go with the other white interior in here and everything, and had sanded it all off, and I was like, wait a minute, this goes on the bottom. But just because I am the way I am, I'm gonna sand it off anyway. Next week what I'm going to do is I'm going to tag you in the video so you know when it comes on. It's been a low-key kind of night tonight. Not a lot of traffic, quiet. Chris is on from Vermont.
Alright, there's that. We can put that down and leave it alone.
John from school has popped in and out a couple times.
Say he's coming back. Let's go.
Yep.
Gotta eat.
Gotta eat.
Gotta eat.
Grown boy, gotta eat.
Nope, that's the last page. Never mind. I believe minus spray painting this lower thingy black later. Oh no, wait a minute. Okay, I missed the spot. Yeah, up here. Got the batteries and the brake booster. Paint that right now. First, let's trim up some of these screws. Because there's only so much of this stuff I need left on. I said maybe, but I don't remember what for.
What about you? Another question, too?
This has like a steering shaft and steering gear in here. I don't see that too often.
I think we're all recovering from the holiday weekend. Yes, we all are.
Yes, must be because it's not Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday has been the popular day as of late. Definitely our favorite.
Yeah.
You were the hump day blues.
Yep.
All right.
Wasn't ready to give up my birthday for
Yeah.
modeling that night.
Would not be a smart idea.
Yeah.
All right. Wiper motors, gloss black. I think I already painted that hose. It's at home. My little box of painted parts.
Alright, so I got that.
Alright, this is silver. No, this should be the way around.
Here's what I've been working on. the interior of the Ford GT. Everything but the window.
Viper motor's definitely black. Brake booster should be black too.
Well, I got nothing left on the white one except for a black license plate.
Nice.
So that's a good thing.
Alright, I need to do quick research. No. Go back to Google. There we go. Google image.
See, that's paint and stuff. That's paint and stuff. Oh, let's give it a test. Why not? Oh. That's the way I do those headlights still. Not ready for that yet.
Looks like some of them are. I got the Magnum. I got the 440 Magnum. So that is this engine. And that looks black. I'll paint it black. I don't think it would be silver. Master cylinder's definitely gold, that is true. Oops. You gonna test fit?
That's a little bit, but I'm thinking this being down here being black,
Mm-hmm.
might do black stripes across it then.
That'd be cool.
Just have a little contrast there.
Yeah. That white dash pad sticks out. Oh, but the seats are that way too, so that's
Yeah.
that's not a problem.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
In certain lights, I don't see the color difference in the bumpers.
Yeah,
I think
so-
maybe one or two more sprays. Yeah, definitely do it from that angle.
Yeah. Does everybody see that? Yeah, Ken Hansen was on earlier, and he was like, "Want to know?" He's like, "Is that Micah red?" I was like, "Yes, it is."
Yeah, I saw that.
I was like, "Good guess." Alright, so can't do any more on that for now. Can't do anything on that. Can't do anything on that.
Keep on sharpening on that. The engine bit, at least.
Well, I wanted to be able to paint that though.
Happy early birthday, from Chris.
Oh, thanks, Chris. Turning the ripe old age of 49.
That's close. I thought this was the big 5-0.
Nah, that's next year. Dad next year.
Alright, got paint the battery, paint this, and then this is all done until warm climate. Then we can start the triple black CUDA.
Yeah.
It's black paint, black decals, black interior. Triple black. It's gonna look nasty. Yeah. Like ever since I saw one on that car show, the Mopar car show that I watched, I saw them build one like that, and I'm like, oh, I gotta do that.
Yeah.
I saw the trailer for John Wick 4.
Uh-huh.
He's driving 71 CUDA in it. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, oh, I didn't realize, oh, it's gonna get trashed.
It's gonna be in lots of little pieces.
Yeah, it's gonna be missing doors, bullet holes. Yeah, it's gonna make me sad. I'm like, why wreck it? You could have just gave it to me. I would have kept it in pristine condition until I die, and then I'd be buried with it.
What'd you see about the guy that a hoarder of like Mopar cars in Missouri? They actually like found them. They were all
No,
saw that on Facebook.
Someone tagged me a thing where this guy had a collection of Cudas and Challengers.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think it was in Missouri. And these are all already fully restored and pristine. So. Alright, I want to do semi-gloss black. Semi-gloss black. Okay. You have gold? I have a gold at home. That'll do.
That'll do. Is it gold? Your gold leaf?
This is gold leaf.
Okay.
You got 10 years on Chris. Chris 39.
Oh, alright.
I'm 30. So we're all pretty much 10 years apart from each other.
That's funny.
Tyler might need to have her gallbladder removed.
Uh-oh.
She's been having pretty intense stomach pains.
That's not good.
She thought it was her acid reflux because she has really bad acid reflux, but it was so bad the other day she said, I gotta go to urgent care. I'm like, okay, just let me know what's going on. They told her to take her, what do they call it, Lansoprazole, the stuff for acid reflux, and then like a Peptid AC daily. And if it ain't getting any better, you need to get with your primary care physician and have your gallbladder ultrasound and all that stuff. So, knowing her luck, she'll probably have to have it. Maybe they gave her a list of stuff that she's not supposed to be eating anymore. Mainly just really greasy foods, no spicy food, but she doesn't eat spicy foods anyway because she has no tolerance for it. Yeah, but no greasy foods of any kind.
Oof.
No caffeine.
Isn't that a problem?
No.
No caffeine?
No, not really.
Yeah.
She'll have to make she'll have to make minor adjustments because the little flavor package she uses for her water has caffeine in it, so she'll have to switch to. She had switched to just getting those carbonated waters in the various flavors. I know the greasy foods is fine because I'm not supposed to be eating that anyway to keep my cholesterol down. I have successfully not had really any fast food.
Wow.
Since, except for like Jimmy John's or.
Okay.
That's not. It's fast food, but it's not like. You know.
Slightly healthy fast food?
Yeah, slightly, and it's still high in carbs, but.
Right.
Even then, if I could just switch to the unwich, it would be fine.
That's why I always get like the gargantuan, because then it's like, you know, this much meat, and then you have bread that's like.
Well, I always get it on that flat wheat bread, rather than a huge sub roll. That, and I think we had pizza the night before Thanksgiving, just because cooking a meal right before cooking all day was a dumb idea, and I always insist that we do something like that the night before just to keep the dishes clean and everything.
Now, how was your Thanksgiving?
It was good. Well, our Thanksgiving was the week before real
Right.
Thanksgiving.
Gotcha.
But that was really good. We call it Friendsgiving, but it's more or less anybody from out of town or out of state.
Oh, okay.
So we bring them all in for that.
There better be a canopy. That is. Ooh, the smoky canopy.
I forgot to tell him he's odd, or he forgot to tell me I'm odd. Speaking of caffeine, 8's my Mountain Dew.
Are the models for bicycles? Are there models for bicycles?
Yes,
Yes.
there are. I've seen them entered at the show before. Oh, old. Matt, you forgot to tell Matt he's old. Hey,
Yeah, no.
you know. He's 6 years old younger than my father. My dad turned 56 or
Okay.
55.
Okay.
One of those two.
I'm around middle school kids all day though, so I'm kind of like bathed in hormones all day, and
Yeah.
I have a really good gene that doesn't show my age.
Yeah.
Like I have a buddy of mine that I just saw at like our high school reunion, and he's like completely like bald and stuff, and you know all that. Now, I think I look pretty good for my age.
Mm.
I hang around young people too, like Matt and his fiance Tyler, and you know my
Yeah, the D&D group.
my D&D group. You know, Caitlin and Dan and you know Steve and Martina and Lauren. They're all in their 20s and early 30s.
Except for Steve. Except for Steve.
Except for Steve. Steve's my buddy Steve is my age. We've been friends since high school. So.
Alright.
Okay.
Back in there.
Quick little build that I can't work on anything else right now because I want to paint that engine. F-16 Aggressor. Should I make it a 2-seater or a single-seater?
Hey, the pliers
Yeah,
found a way.
Yeah, found the pliers back.
Really?
They were in a bin I had taken for a photo shoot.
Ah.
So.
Is
You get it?
No, I did not. No bueno.
No bueno. Alright, let's see if I need to work my magic on it. Oh no. Wow.
I don't use gold a whole lot. I don't even know what I'm using as gold at home. Might be a tester's gold. But I have to stir and add thin or two every.
It's coming. There we go. Now let's
Like
see how
literally
full it
the
is.
only-
And it's almost still full. So, did you
Re-
shake it?
No.
Okay.
This is the only time I use gold. It's for some of the master cylinders on these older cars are gold colored.
There you go.
Chris says he's been told he has the same gene that you.
Yeah.
The fountain of youth gene, as it were.
Yes, my aunt says yes, I do look young for my age. So y'all think single seater or dual seater?
I like single seater missing.
Cause I get this whole big section here, and if I do double seater, then I just put that on top of it. If I do single seater, then it's all that. So of course they stuck that on that side. Of course.
Chris says single seat.
Single seat, single seat. What do you think, Andrew? Dual or single seat? F-16. So it'll look like. It'll look like that. the pilot up there, or it'll look like that, where we have 2 seats, but no pilots, which is ridiculous. So you can't. Gotta have it sitting on the ground. Then.
I did see the new Top Gun.
You did. And what was your thought on that?
I have a singular beef with it.
And that is.
Spoiler alert. When they sneak on to the Russian or whatever base to steal that F-14. A, they did it without getting noticed by anybody. And B, there just happened to be a plane there that one of them knew how to fly.
Yes.
Only
And-
beef. Only beef with it.
And I'll throw out that it was prepped and ready to go.
Yeah, it was. All they had to do was
No.
start it up, and it started up and just went.
Right. Exactly.
If they're sitting there for who knows,
How long, and all that. Yes.
all the weaponry and everything still worked. It was
Yep.
loaded.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Only beef. Other than that, fantastic.
Yeah. Well, no matter what, I got to put in both.
Both.
Or I put in the section for both.
That's email. Something maybe a game. That is strange.
Still not F-16. That's the question. I think it did. I thought I bought one at the thing.
All right.
Eurofighter.
I can glue the tail light into the rear bumper, and
Oh, let's look at that.
that'll be as far as I can go on this one. Chris says Top Gun Maverick was amazing. I think it was just as good as the original.
Alright, so I just got this a while back. Here's the F-16 1/72 scale. Huh, the difference between about 30 years. Here's a 1/72 F-16. It has 8 instructions. And then you have the painting instructions on the back. Here's one that's a new tool as of like last year. It's just crammed full of sprue. Oh, I bet there's about. If I can get the instructions out.
Yeah, they said the generator started right up too.
Yeah, exactly.
I was thinking they were gonna steal the Russian or whatever plane and try and fly it home.
Yeah. Now you get
Then
shut
I was
down.
like, really? There's F-14 just sitting there.
Well, the only other. Those got 13. The only other country that has F-14s like that is Iran.
I forget who they were bombing.
An undisclosed
Yeah.
Asian power.
Yeah. Without pissing anybody off.
Yes. But we're going to do that in the. We'll do this one as a single seater. I'll do this one as a dual seater, as a 2-seater with the additional conformal fuel tanks.
That's much
and
better.
All that much better. Nice. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do it with the more beefier spine and the conformal fuel tanks that make it a little like it's on steroids. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So we'll do this one. We'll do this one as a single seater. Come on, get back in there. Get back in there. There you go. Plus, this one's got some pretty cool decals on it too. You can do it as a Top Gun aggressor with Russian markings on it. That's awesome.
You watch it with your father-in-law that's retired from the Air Force. I bet he had a blast. A little more.
Check out the. I want to give me a 1/72 F-14 Tomcat.
Nice. It comes with goose and all that.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I'm gonna get me one of those. (1/72) F-14 Tomcat's gonna be in my near distant future because I also got decals for Maverick, Goose, Iceman, and so on and so forth.
Viper.
Viper, Slider, Jester, and Bill.
Yeah, heck of a nickname for Bill. Just Bill.
Bill.
Alright. Done with those. Done with that. Stop touching it. Alright, we will pack this up and spend the remainder on the GT.
I will say the tub falls together pretty easy and all that. So
The what?
cockpit, the interior of where you sit for the car. What do you call that? What is it, the
This is
cabin?
the interior.
The interior. Okay, yeah, the interior falls together pretty good. No complaints.
I gotta finish the front suspension. I'm gonna stretch this back over here just for protecting.
Oh, my aunt liked our shirts.
Good.
The Mo the Mad shirts. So. Hey. Ruin that. Underneath some. Ah, over here. There you go.
Alright, we'll stretch that there, set that down there. Why isn't the dowel pin line up? Lined up earlier.
$41.
Yeah, the wheels are gonna need the big pan boot
No.
on this one
Why?
because they don't sit. This axle tube's bent,
Okay. Oh.
so it's gonna cant the wheel inward.
There's no way to like sand on the hub or anything.
I don't know yet. I'll probably sand this down and wherever it has some wobble to it, and I'll just super glue it flat.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I mean, it's so bent. Oh wait, I bought the second kit. I could just take that off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I could do that and see if the one in the other kit's any straighter. I can bust that off there really easily and just redo. Might have to do that because I think when I have these on there, it also does teeter totters because of that. Just a little bit, not much. Doesn't do it as much when the body's snapped on top of it. There she goes. But yeah, we shall put this whole thing in the bag.
It's in the bag.
Alright. 2-1 Dallas.
They 2-1 good guys?
No.
No.
Bring it inside. I got one. See, this is where I get confused because one of my apps counts down for how much time left, and one of the other one counts up as how much time has taken place.
Ah, okay.
Very annoying. I can't remember which one's which. So that's either 13 minutes left or we're 13 minutes in.
Gotcha. It's not... Oh, there it is. That's...
Note to self, paint that black mirror. Got a mirror, rear view mirror, and a side mirror.
Care for a bag? Procure these at school.
Yeah.
Or
We're 13 minutes in, so there's 6 minutes left.
so for little parts and stuff, I was like, yeah, let's just do that.
Go away. Go away. Oh, I didn't paint the battery. Where's the battery? There it is. Wasn't done yet. First one. Where is one?
That seat is not reclined that far back. That's- no, it's not that.
No bueno. Come on, wake up.
Let's just say if it was tipped back that far, Rick, as it rolled down the runway, you hear it go.
This thing got subs in it, man.
Look,
Thing
man,
is kicking.
look at it. It's a lowrider F-16. Look at that. That's insane.
Listen, the pilot has back problems. This is more Tempur-Pedic, therapeutic,
That's
ergonomic.
crazy. And how far back it's tipped.
Just finished polishing the roof and glad that you did. Awesome, can't wait to see what it looks like.
Yeah.
Now, did you polish in between top coat and clear coat, or did you polish after you clear coat? Yep, 3-1. Never mind. Unless they pull off some Saturday night crap, then they're gonna win this one.
How many people do you think you're gonna be inviting to the wedding? Am I gonna be able to?
I think we got about 65 people total,
Okay.
including children.
Okay. There's the Knights of Columbus here in town too. I do believe it. Those wedding receptions.
We're looking for a place that is a venue for the wedding and the reception.
Oh, gotcha.
Chris says, sign me up for a lowrider F-16. And he posted pics of the polishing results in the group.
All right. took some pictures today at school for model club because people have been wanting to see what my kids are working on. So I got to get permission from my principal to see if I can post them or not. And if she gives me okay, then you'll be seeing them. So apparently AMT also did a PT 109, and that's the one that John's working on right now. It is completely different than the one that Jim did. Yeah.
You better reward quality?
It's pretty good quality. It's coming together pretty good. He's only been working on it a couple, let's see,
No sanding or polish on the paint. I wet sand each layer of clear, and last layer of clear I polished. Okay. So you did layer of clear, wet sand, polish that, and then did the last layer. Or no, he said wet sand each layer of clear, and then the last layer you just polish. Gotcha.
Yep.
4 to 1. You're tanking it.
Hi Lucy, welcome to Mom and Matt's. You're there, then you're gone.
Alright, that's done. Need to see what color the caps are on that battery, if they're black or red or what. And when you wet sanding, what grit are you using? And are you using distilled water or just regular old tap water?
Must have been an empty netter then?
Yeah, probably. They like to do that stupid crap. We pulled the goalie when we're down by 3. We've been playing like crap all night. We didn't suddenly solve all the problems. End up just embarrassing yourself even more.
Oh, Janet's watching. Hi, Janet. Welcome to Mom and Matt's. It's been a good night. It's been a quiet night.
You go in there. You go in there. If you fit, you go in the back. If you fit, you should.
Yep, there it is. Dallas beats St. Louis 4-1. So I guess the bad playing
The
ones showed up today.
The Jekyll or Hyde showed up, whichever one's the bad one, I forget.
Let's see, Dr. Jekyll, he's the good guy. Mr. Hyde, he's the creepy weird
so
guy.
Hyde showed up.
Hyde showed up.
$2,500 grit.
No.
Alright. This is done using well water.
Okay.
Probably doesn't matter if you were to use distilled water or not. I was just curious.
Well, good. glad your Chromecast works for you, Aunt Joanne.
All right, this. This can go back in the bag.
Easy bag.
All right.
Hello, GT.
Yes, the first thing we'll tackle is getting out that stain or whatever the heck it is from the quarter panel. I have no idea what it is, or why it's there. I just hope it's in the top layer. It almost has to be because I didn't see it. Here, put the. I forgot I had my stub in my car. Put it in perspective to you what 2 days worth of work at Selberts is like. That's my net for 2 days worth of work at Selberts. That's
Wow.
yeah,
2 days.
2 days. 16.15 hours of work.
Wow.
Needless to say, I won't be missing Ford anytime soon. What is that? I need to stop looking at this thing. I keep seeing weird stuff going on with it. I think this is down on the paint. That's unfortunate. That's gonna make my life difficult. Maybe not. I might be able to get away with some trickery. Might be able to get away with some trickery.
That's been a nice weekly check.
Yeah, it's I told Tyler, like, it's gonna be such a game changer that if you had to be off work for an extended period of time for some reason, we wouldn't have to really worry about anything.
Nice.
Because not only is that $30 an hour, it's free health insurance.
Right.
So that's $6 more an hour than I was paying. Plus, I'm not paying $200 a month for crappy insurance.
Right.
So it's like a ridiculously higher take-home pay that I'm used to. So a lot of that's going to be dumped into the mortgage. Pay it off sooner the better, you know.
Yeah.
It'll definitely help making that trip to North Dakota we have to do next spring easier. I didn't kick that.
Okay. I'll also help out on a wedding too.
Yeah, for real. So I think we're gonna budget about $4,000 for the wedding.
Alright.
At least that is the number right now that we're gonna try and stick to. I think it will be doable. 'Cause I think the most expensive thing will be the venue and the catering. Everything else is fairly inexpensive.
Don't waste your money on a videographer.
No, we weren't gonna do a video. I don't know. Has she talked to you at all?
Talked about doing engagement pictures.
I think we were also gonna probably ask you if you wanted to photograph the ceremony, but not the reception, because we wanted the reception for you to be able to party with the rest of us. You know.
Gotcha.
I think we were going to ask you about that, but yeah, we weren't going to do a video because both of us didn't really see the value in it. For something we may watch, once or twice.
Right.
From that point until we're dead.
Hey, my brother's watching. Or was watching.
I think I got it out. A little bit down to the paint, down to the bare plastic. I think I'm going to try and hand brush some trickery
Okay.
and then buff it with one of these.
There you go.
Let's see how that works out, because I don't really want to paint again. Plus, if I mask off just that one area, you'll see the seam line where I masked it off at, and it's just not going to be good. I'm going to be mad.
Not with that.
Tyler was asking me who I was going to walk down the aisle with. I'm like, aren't I already at the front before people start walking down?
Normally.
That's what I thought. She's like, no, she's like, no, usually you walk down with somebody. I'm like, I don't think so. And I was like, I'll walk down the aisle with my best buddy Austin, and we'll play "You're My Best Friend" by Queen, and we'll make the whole thing a giant laugh for everybody. How about that? And she was seriously not like okay with that, like putting some fun stuff in there like that. I'm like, all right, I'll do it. Don't tell me I can, and then say I can't later on.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, the most important thing. This is my 2 cents
On the wedding?
on the reception.
Okay.
Do not smash the cake in her face.
Nope. I refuse to do that. Every time I see that, I'm like, unless you two explicitly discussed that being okay beforehand, don't do it.
Right. Oh.
Because I saw a story on Facebook not too long ago where they got divorced because he did that.
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Who's that fun for?
Right. Exactly. Awesome.
No. I was like, no. Even if you say it's okay, I'm like, no. No.
It started from my dad. My dad was like, that's the first time you truly trust the other person. And it's a total trust issue. So.
I don't know why anyone would just gamble. Like, oh, maybe this will be cool with this. It's like, I don't know from the get-go, like, the wedding is her day.
Not your day.
I always thought, I'm just the body.
No, it's yours too, because you're not, are you planning on getting married ever again? No.
No.
So
but,
it's your day too.
To be fair, I was like, I'd be happy if we got married by Elvis in Vegas.
Right.
So, you put on whatever elaborate thing you want. I don't really care. I'm just happy to be there.
But you also have, because of that, you also get put in your 2 cents worth too.
My 2 cents was catering. That's all I cared about. Like, can I get Ernesto's to cater the thing? It's like, sure. I'm like, that's all I ask.
Right.
Everything else you can choose. I don't care. But if I need that, I just need some nachos. Didn't shake up very well. Did it go bad? It really didn't go bad. It's just about empty. I didn't realize how much of this paint I used.
Oh, your custom mix?
No, it's
Oh.
not even a custom because it's just X14.
Yeah.
But It's empty. Just about. I think I did strip this once, though.
Yes, you should.
Yeah, so that looks okay. If you put your tape line a little above the line you want, and then fold it up, attached to your paper, the paint will go under the tape a little, and it will feather itself out with no hard edge. Yes, I don't plan on taping this off and painting. If I
Ever again.
Yeah, I'm going to lightly hand brush on the little spot that got exposed from me buffing out that stain, and then I'm gonna buff that afterwards, and hopefully it'll blend in or be so unnoticeable that it won't matter. Don't think we're gonna do a DJ either. I'm just gonna put together in future, when I go to do this or go to do that, I will ask for that. Just a quick how-to. And since I'm trying to get away some trickery, I won't need that currently. Yeah, I think we're just gonna do just a customized playlist.
There you go.
I had a guy on my Facebook that used to DJ weddings. I asked him if he still did or would, and he never got back to me. And I'm like, oh, I guess that's a no. Because if you could do it for next to nothing, I would just see if Tyler would want him to do it.
What about the band you used to play for?
I mean, I would, but then I gotta be on that all night, you know. I think we're gonna do we're not doing a first dance because I don't dance, but she's gonna do a dance with the kids, and I'm gonna play guitar over something. My acoustic over something. I'm not sure what the song is yet. I think the leading option at the moment was "Home" by Daughtry. But not till April 2024, so we have plenty of time to figure that out. I think this will work fine.
Colts lead Steelers 17-16, entering the fourth quarter. If you hear it.
No, I can say I really like either one of those teams. I was kind of a Colts fan there for a minute when Peyton Manning was in his heyday.
Oh yeah.
I was talking to my buddy Ken about football, and the Battlehawks are coming back. And he suspects that the Jets might move to St. Louis.
What?
That's what he said, and I'm like, no, there's no way. Like, one, I'm pretty sure St. Louis is forever going to have a bad taste in their mouth with the NFL.
Right.
And two, why would you move the Jets to St. Louis? That conspiracy didn't really make sense. Yeah, they're a struggling team as it is, but relocating them is not going to change that.
Right.
So that's what he thinks. So I'm like, if you say so, I'll believe it when I see it, but don't predict that happening. But he's a New England fan, so he's kind of crazy.
Yeah, you know.
Alright. Let that dry. Buff that. Rear clear coat it, and then reassess the problem. If there is indeed a problem. I don't think it'll be a problem. I'll not put that in the bag yet. It is not dry. Alright, put that over there. Put that back in the bag. Oop, drop it on the floor first.
Right over that.
Alright, let's dig this suspension out here. Is there a YouTube how-to on that as well, Chris? Or is that something passed down from modeler to modeler, as it were?
Ancient art of modeling.
When you can take the sprue from my hand, then you will be ready. Alright, what are the destructions?
Alright, that's gonna put some tender loving care.
I need C6.
Nate, you still watching? Or Aunt Joanne, you still watching? No, Chris is still watching.
He's down there. This is the B sprue, the C sprue. There's the C sprue.
Got a little bit of a twist in it. That's not gonna be fun. Oh, that I lined the front end up. And I lined the back end up. See how much is off by.
Clamps.
Yeah. Got the,
No YouTube video. I learned it at my work from my wife's uncle. Works on small scale too, though. Gotcha.
yeah.
So using real life trickery.
Not ready to deal with that yet. It's a little too late to be focused on that.
This is the tie rods. Are they supposed to snap on here?
Let's see. Oh, yeah, my wrist is feeling a whole lot better. It's not as bruised as it got. So you can barely see it now, right?
Mm.
Now, I went there tonight. Didn't break boards. Learned Kempo karate move tonight called Snatching the Feathers. That was a kind of cool one. If somebody like tries to like grab you by the hair, so you have somebody grab you by the hair. You just take your hand and then you just grab a hold of theirs and lock them onto your head, and then your other hand can go out there and let's see. The first move is gotta remember. Oh, you punch them in the ribs like that, and then that normally lets them go. And then when that happens, you come back and you hit them like that, and then you come back and you hit them like that. So it's pretty wicked move. So it's called Snatching the Feathers.
See, we just call that beating his ass.
I can do that too. That's what I like about karate, because you can't tell that I that I do
possess
karate.
the capability of
Open a can on somebody if I
Right.
need to. I don't want to have to, but they don't allow teachers to have guns, so
Right.
I have to.
just gotta work on these big pythons. No.
I have to do other methods to keep my students safe at times. My goal at the end of the day is to hop in my car and drive home to my family. My goal for my students is that they can hop in a car and go home to their family. So that's. Alrighty. Yes, it is great to know self-defense. I do know.
There we go. That's fixed.
I know when I go to the city, no matter where we're going, if we're going to a Cardinal game or a Blues hockey game, or just going to like Union Station or something, I have in my mind as I'm walking 4 moves that I can do no matter what situation that I'm in. So I already have, so to speak, I have my self-defense gun already cocked and loaded. Even when I'm walking from my car up to Busch Stadium. Were you able to get it taken care of on that?
On what?
The thing you were standing?
On this?
Yeah.
I was just standing off the sprue marks.
Oh, okay.
I repaint it later. I painted these while they were still on the sprue.
Gotcha.
It was easier than trying to hold it.
Now will the rivet counters get me because I painted mine silver as opposed to orange?
No.
No? Okay.
Paint is subjective. As long as it's evenly painted,
Okay.
they're not going to judge you on the color of the paint.
Someday I do want to get a German Panther tank, and I want to paint it pink. Have a pink Panther tank.
And you find a decal of the panther on
Yeah.
the side of it. Bet you there's probably some of that out there somewhere.
Oh yeah. I think he's still the mascot of, is it Owens Corning or whatever?
Of who?
Owens Corning, the insulation company.
I don't know. I'm not familiar with that. I'm sure I would be if I saw it. But off the top of my head, I don't know. Alright, Caitlin. I'm coming at the tail end.
Yep. We're gonna wrap it up
let's
soon.
see, yeah. See, I spent most of the night on this one, actually. I'll pull it out of here.
I can't do any more on mine, so I decided to open another one.
Got that laid on. Whoop, there goes that. Don't worry, those aren't glued on, and I don't want them to be glued on right now anyway. But I spent most of the night working on that. Painting all the rest of the pieces I could with the hand brush. And then I switched over to the GT. Just started working on it. But just continuing off where I left off on the front suspension stuff, mainly. That bit and this bit. It's coming along. Fixed a minor problem on the body. It's sitting there drying right now. But it had a stain on it, and I sanded the stain out of it and then touch up the paint a little bit.
Worked on weathering and sanding the ACH 47. Worked on filling this gap up here in the top.
Coming.
Getting there. Got one little one there that didn't seal up.
You sprue glue any of that?
No.
No?
No, I'm just, what I did was I sanded just enough to get a little dust,
Mm.
and then I ran the glue over that, and it just kind of reformed in that area.
Flat. Mm. Okay, I will paint that like that, but I can do that at any old time. My grandmother gave me money to get expensive fine jewelry, but I waited until Cyber Monday to grab deals, so I'm getting burned out trying to find a quality / good review combo I like.
Yeah.
Yep.
We got some
Comparison shopping is,
color shifting paint we're excited about trying.
yeah, very. I need C8 and C7. Just enough time to find them, clip them, and glue them. First world problems. Yeah. Yeah, fancy paint. I don't know what we're going to use them on, but we're going to try them out. Maybe the emerald green to mauve. Might try that one. That's
I think the either green gold, the cold blue, or the green, the silver blue. I don't know. I liked all,
Yeah.
of the choices. I was like, these are all gonna be kind of cool looking no matter what.
Yeah.
But they have had one, and there was another one. I think it's in the space dust one or something, where it's like it changes to like pink. I'm like, yeah, no.
You have to start out as.
Like a blue. Again, I was like, yeah, no.
I don't know. Dodge has that, or Chrysler had the Panther pink in the 70s. That was a bright ass pink. They call them high impact colors. Didn't look that bad. Paired with some black trim everywhere. These go on this. This is facing this way. From here to
Buffing out those lines right there, that seam line right through there.
He's on backwards. Fix that real quick. Put the brakes on backwards.
Ruh-roh.
They just pop on and off.
Oh, that's good. Again, if you watch this on YouTube, you can then stream YouTube. You can cast it to your Chromecast and watch it on your TV then.
This is true.
Just so you know.
Someone, who was saying that the whole family was watching it?
Yeah,
on
one
the
of my
TV?
students, yeah, they were watching it on the, we were on the big screen.
Alright. Alright, there we go. Now all's right with it. That goes there. It goes there to there. You gonna bend them?
What?
No. I just had it on the wrong side. It doesn't matter which side goes where.
Yes.
Let's see, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time. Drop one. I didn't hear it tink off the floor. No tinky. Just fell. Alright, this one angled off to that way, so it's gonna go.
Oh, to leave a comment, you gotta do that on, you gotta do that on YouTube, the YouTube part, in the chat.
These are kind of a pain. Drop it again. So get one side in. Oh, there we go. We'll use the quick set.
Quick, to the quick set.
We shall do the quick setting on that. Ooh, the quick setting stinks.
Oh, you want something that stinks? Have a sniff of that.
Yeah, it smells pretty similar to that.
Yeah.
I think this is stronger.
Really? Not too bad. Yeah. Oh, here's the other stuff that stinks.
Don't mind us, we're just over here sniffing glue.
Yeah.
What's this stuff? I haven't seen this stuff before.
This is Falter. This is German plastic cement.
What do you use it on?
This is what one of the kids got.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's a
some pretty rank
that's
stuff.
some nose hair burners right
Yeah.
there. As you read, caution, extremely toxic, do not sniff it.
Yeah.
Is that the one that the cap came off and you got it everywhere?
Yes. Oh, that's the other. Let's get the other one here. Yeah, I get.
Not going to put a whole lot of effort into painting suspension. You're not really going to be able to see any of it.
There's the other. That's the one. Yeah.
He cut the tip off too.
Yeah, too low.
And it smells like testers in a tube.
Yeah, it is.
All right, we're gonna do that and then I'm gonna do this and call it a night. We're gonna glue this down.
Break off.
All right.
Don't do those.
And this goes conveniently there like that. That is nice. I like that. A giant.
Mounting point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is nice.
And I think it fits on the inside.
Yeah.
So you can flood
Well,
right in there.
be quick though, because this stuff is quick. Nice. Alright, we will let that dry while we start hacking her in. Oh, I guess we should sign off.
Yeah.
Yeah, before we Just
Yeah.
leave you all in dark here while we pack up and shut off the lights.
For the computer cam. Alright, everybody. Facebook, YouTube. Thanks for watching Mom with the Mats. As always, I'm Matt.
I'm Matt.
And model on. See you later. See you next week. Bye bye.